What up, YouTube? It's Miss Bronx, and I'm here with my first official video. About a week ago, I was at work. Unfortunately, I didn't have any clean workout gear in my locker, so I decided to take advantage of the option to come home and record an at-home workout video. Now, normally this isn't something that I would do, but I did it anyway. So, you can do this in your apartment, you can do it outdoors at the park. I decided to do it in front of my building. As you can see, my street is pretty dead. So I decided to do a circuit. I chose 4 exercises. As you can see now, I'm jumping rope. I also did goblet squats, jackknives for your abs, and deadlifts with a monster band. So I did those 4 exercises per round, and I did 8 rounds. To take you about 30 minutes or so, maybe 45 minutes for people who are not that conditioned. But nonetheless, probably not even 45 minutes. It shouldn't take you more than 30 or 40 minutes at the most. Nonetheless, try it out, see how you like it. This is if you have no options to get to the gym. Maybe you have kids, maybe you're just tired, you don't want to leave your apartment, but you want to do something. So with jumping rope, as you can see when I start again, you don't have to jump really high. Just lift your feet off the ground, and for your upper body, just a slight twist of your wrist. You shouldn't be moving your shoulders or anything like that. Try to keep your core tight. Generally, I'm jumping on my toes, so I get a lot of incorporation from my calf muscles. Now, that's pretty much it for jumping rope. I did 100 revolutions for this round. I separated it into 2 segments of 50. Now, on to the next exercise. Here, what I'm doing is a goblet squat. Now, goblet squats are really good. I mean, obviously, squats are going to target your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. But a goblet squat is really going to focus on the lower portion of your glutes and also your adductors. Now, with a goblet squat, you want to keep your feet about 45 degrees out from facing forward. Not too far out like a sumo squat, but just enough. And the rules are pretty much the same. Keep your core tight, lead with your hips, and you want to drive through your heels and engage your glutes as you're coming to the standing position. And that's pretty much it for the tips as far as completing a goblet squat. Now, what I'm using here are 5-pound dumbbells. I do have some resistance bands that I could have used that provide more resistance, but I decided just to go with the dumbbells. Today was supposed to be a heavy leg day for me at the gym, but like I said, came home, I did this. But you will break a sweat. If you paid attention in the last clip, I was already sweating. This is not from the beginning. I recorded this when I was about halfway through the circuit, so about 4 rounds in. But like I said, nonetheless, it got the job done. Now, the next exercise here is going to be jackknife. Now, this is going to target your lower abs. Now, your lower abs are probably going to be the hardest part to develop. If you carry a lot of fat in your core, even when you're losing body fat, that will be the last part that you see lean out. That will, like I said, and that will also be the last part that will develop as far as your abs. So for jackknives, you want to keep your arms right above your head, and you want to bring your limbs together to meet at your waist. What you want to do with your lower body, if you notice on the clip, my feet are not actually touching the ground, but they're coming relatively close. If you don't have enough core strength to be able to complete that, what you can do is wherever your legs start to actually bend, you start from that level, and the more strength you build in your core, you'll be able to go lower and lower with your legs. And eventually you'll get to the point where your feet will be hovering above the ground, but not actually touching the ground. And that's pretty much it for jackknives. Also, if I didn't mention, for the jackknives, the deadlifts, and the squats, I did 15 reps each, and for the jump rope, I did 100 jumps before I completed the round. Now here we are at the last round. This would be the deadlifts with the monster band. Now this monster band has anywhere between 20 to 30 pounds of resistance. So realistically, it really didn't give my hamstrings and glutes a workout. What it really emphasized the attention on is my lower back, which isn't a problem for me because out of my upper, lower, and middle back, I probably work my lower back the least. And the days following doing this, Jesus, my lower back was really, really tight. So I know it got the job done. Now, like I said, give this a try if you want to. Oh, let me give you some tips for the deadlift. You want to lead with your hips just like with the squat. So you want to lead, driving your hips behind you and keeping your back in a flat neutral position. Drive through your heels and also flex your hips forward as you're coming to the standing position. And then just repeat for however many repetitions you'd like to do. Give it a try. Check me out on social media. Instagram Miss Bronx, that's MISSBRONX. Until next time.